Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, the Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Tier 8 Soviet Premium Heavy Tank, the Toooosh. This is a vehicle for a very long time I really wanted to get into my garage, because there's not many rear-turreted heavies in the game, let alone at Tier 8. I mean, you can just scroll and scroll. You're not going to find any rear-turreted heavy tanks, which is weird. I really thought that there would be a lot, but the only one you'll find is the Chrysler K. And the Chrysler is so large and has such a low alpha that the Toooosh, in theory, would be a really fun type of tank. It would have really good upper plate armor, great side-scraping capabilities, and your classic Soviet 122. And yeah, it does feature the Soviet 122. It also features okay gun depression at 7 degrees, and, well, that's about it. That's where the questionable things about this tank start to appear, like its upper plate only being at about 230 thick. That's not great for a vehicle that doesn't have much armor anywhere else either. The turret is about 180 at some spots, and that's frontally, which means literally any premium shells are going to cut through you. The side-scraping capabilities on the tank are lackluster at best due to the fact that it's got really not good side armor. I mean, it's a tank that I've always really wanted to enjoy because it is such an interesting design, and it's a cool looking tank. It just, I'm gonna be honest, it kind of sucks. I mean, you can drive any other Soviet Tier 8 and probably do better than you would in this vehicle. The only thing that I will say is nice is when you pair that gun depression with the fact that this does have better aiming time than your average Soviet gun. So it is a better gun, but apart from that, it's basically the same. I mean, you're not gonna get much further in this vehicle than you're going to in a 112 Glacial, especially when the Glacial actually has really solid frontal armor. So, Wargaming, this is my plea for you to buff this tank. Maybe when you give it PBR graphics someday in the future, please give it better armor. It needs it, especially the turret. I mean, this thing's turret is really not good. So, maybe, just maybe, we can get a shell. There you go. We were able to connect a shell into the ISU-152. Even though the aiming time on this vehicle is better than your average Soviet heavy, it's still not good. I mean, you saw how long we aimed at that ISU there just to hit a 400 damage shot. So you will sit there for a while. Once again, aiming at this Hori, we're going to sit here for a while, but we are able to connect a shell for 300 and something damage, so not too bad. We've got the Defender Mark 1 behind us, and a lot's going on right now. What I'm going to do to begin with is just poke this IS-3. There you go. Very easy pen in. And the ISU is trying to shoot me, but managed to hit the Conqueror's track wheel, which is even better because, well, yeah, I don't think the ISU is enjoying life all too much. I'm going to be completely honest. Alright. Wah! There you go. Nice shell into the enemy IS-3. But I just realized we got a whole parade on my side. Well, it's a T-28 prototype. We got the Emil one over here as well. I don't know why this prototype's looking so hard at me, man. Well, you know what? I could care less. I'm going over. Hello, Defender Mark 1. Wah! You know what? I'll take it. It was a little bit of damage. Even though we lost some in return, it doesn't matter. We've got so much health at 1900 that even if we lose a bit of health here or there, it shouldn't really make all too much of a difference. There goes the AMX, and all that's left is the T-28 prototype and the Emil 2. Now, because we have decent mobility in this tank, at least in straight line, we do have the ability to just kind of chase these guys down, which is what I'm going to do here. So, bonk. There you go. Nice 480 HE into the rear of the Emil. With that, all we're going to do now is chase the T-28 prototype. Now, this was not a great game. I mean, as I said, the tank is not good, but we were able to do okay in it just because of the fact that I understand its playstyle and really how to use the vehicle. So, I wouldn't really say you're gonna do too well in the tank if you play. I mean, that was honestly a lucky battle. If the enemies were better and decided to focus me out, definitely could have been a much worse demise for me. So, we did not bad at all. 2,800 damage. We only blocked 500 because we only got shot like 2 or 3 times. So, it didn't really make a huge difference. But there you go. Top of the team. Not too bad at all. Let's do one more battle. I don't know how it's going to work out, but, ooh, man. 4 Tier 9s against my poor Tier 8 Heavy. Well then, and I should also point out 3 of those tanks are tank destroyers. Ooh boy. I kind of wish that NA and any server really had a max of 2 tank destroyers. I feel like that would make the game a lot better, is if you only had like 2 TDs on each team. And I think they should be class designated. So for example, if the enemy team gets an E3, you don't get a waffle in return. You should get a Badger, an E3, a 268 version 4, you know, something that has equal armor, a minnow. I think once Wargaming gives one team a grill and the other team a hull-down tank destroyer that can frontline, it's not necessarily a very fair comparison. Either way, we are going to be speeding into the front line. You can see the Toooosh is not the slowest tank. It has a top speed of 40, so it does have that going for it, although it might not matter all too much in this battle. I guess we're going to find out. What the heck is the Object 704 doing? Well, we spotted him, and we assisted 300, so I'll take it. I'll take anything I can get. The 704 is backing up fairly quickly, and well, that's what you would expect from a Soviet gun. This is not an accurate vehicle by any means. But hey, we are getting the enemy absolutely bonkered. There you go. Nice shot into the 704. And with that, we're not doing bad. I mean, the enemy team's already done. Their game is over. The Vickers is going to rush my 54, and bonk. There you go. Nice slap. Not a very big roll, but I'll take it. And the 54 does get another shell into the Vickers. Okay, not too bad at all. Alright, let's reload. 3, 2, 1, and... No! I thought he was going to pull forwards. Big Sag. Now, this Jag Tiger's not really thinking. I'm not sure what he's... Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at there, Mr. Jag. Alright, well, let's see. This is not looking great, I'm going to be honest. This is looking very, very bad for my team. I don't even know how my team's doing this bad, but they're doing pretty bad. I gotta be real. Let's aim it on the, man. Soviet guns, they are much bad. Bad much. Oh my god. This team. How did we lose this? We were winning so confidently, and then our team turned into like a potato, and just everybody died. Well, unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. As you can see, the armor is not great on the Toooosh. So, well, I guess this is why, this is a big reason to why we lost that very quickly, but, what a weird battle. I mean, I don't even understand it. All our team had to do was push the Vickers CR, help out the T-54, and go around them like this. Instead, what it looks like happened is our Jag Tiger just drove into the enemy and died. 54E1 drove into the enemy and died. I don't know how our Waffle died there. I don't even know where the rest of our team went. We had a Waffle that went to A? What the heck? Alright, either way. I think this is a fitting video for the IS-Toooosh because it's a really weird take and this is a really weird battle. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I would definitely say not to pick the take up ever if it comes out. If it does get buffed or Wargaming plans on buffing it, I'll make a video letting you know. That way you can think about buying it. But at the current time, it is probably one of the worst tier 8s to get your hands on, as you saw from its performance in this game. Now, to be fair, it wasn't fully the take's performance, but man, that gun did not feel good. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.